Over the last 2 weeks, I have been sharing the most simplest ideas and just thought prompts for people who are in the creative space, and the way that I operate and the way that it makes sense for me and makes it sound cool is to give it cool names and to give it a full story behind it, a backing. So I believe in what I call this mythic intelligent creation, which is creating a story based on the way that you operate, on the things that you create or you want to express into this world, whether it's you, a service, an offer, or cause, whatever it is. It's an expression of your personality and that you are putting out into the world. And I call it mythic intelligent creation because it sounds way better than something else. And over the last 2 weeks, there's actually 21 days of it. So each of those words has a week each. So mythic's all about story, intelligence is all about how you create, and then the creation part is all about the things that you're actually putting out there and how you're going to do it. And I've called it Athenor 21 because we continue the theme of having cool names, because I have a whole ecosystem for my business, and I gave it a myth with gods and fibs and dualities and polarities and archetypes and personal story. It's a whole thing. And because of that, I've called this I don't want to use the word course because it's literally just 21 days of different thought ideas, Athenor 21. And I put it inside this brand new community. Also don't like that word, but it's more of a space for creators like you who are multi-universal. And what I mean by that is you are someone who doesn't just work like this. You are someone who is multi-creative, where you have this type of thing that you want to offer, but you also have this thing over here. You also have this idea. You want to create in a way that is not the norm, which is not the way that all the experts and everyone else is telling you how to do. Because as someone who was in that space and who signed up to all the courses and had all the coaches and was told, no, you can't do that, you got to focus on one thing, you got to do it this way, you have to follow this, you have to follow the marketing rules, you have to follow what this is happening. And I worked on my beliefs, I worked on my healing, and it did not work. And so I just came to the conclusion that, well, that's just not how I'm going to operate. And my little ecosystem's pretty complex. It has a lot of pieces to it, but part of what these 21 days have been about is just really sort of redefining who you are as a creator, and noticing the ways that you create, the things that you like, the things that you don't like, the things that are your strengths, the things that you believe are your weaknesses, and then using that as your very loose foundation to then be in a space where you can create, knowing that you've kind of looked at these different areas and you can move forward because you have a little bit more of an understanding around them. So I created this whole community feel type environment. I call it a space. It's called Fractory because it's a play on the fractures that we have, because it's the distortion and the beliefs that are holding us back from doing the things that we really want. Everything that we are blocked in, or we're not going for, or we're not moving towards, is because of a fear, a belief, a thought, whether it's held within our body or it's held within our mind. It's because of some sort of distortion. So I call those fractures against these 12 foundational pieces that I learned through my own experience and my own personal journey in life. So with the fractures and then putting it into a space where we can work on it together is like a factory. So that's why it's called Fractory. And yes, I thought it was pretty cool. No one else does, but it's not about anyone else. But that's what it's called. And it's going to be like this whole community of support for people who are in that creative space and, I don't know, just want to be felt like they have someone with them. Think of it like how cool Facebook groups were until Facebook wasn't cool anymore. And it's not going to be about people, whinging about things or talking crap about other people. It's literally just a space where you can talk about the things that you're doing, get the support that you need, help you to move through different feelings you have when you're a solopreneur or a multi-universe creator or someone who is just working by themselves and working on things. And even though we have access to AI to ask us so many questions, and yes, I don't care what anyone says, AI does even support you when you are having those weird thoughts and helps you sort of get back online, it's a really good place to know that there are other people like you, that there are other people who are going through the same thing. And there's also people with other skills, people with other life experiences that can help you where you might be stuck or may be able to share a different opinion with something. So if you're interested in that, go to my website.